So one thing you can be sure about a Capricorn is this, okay? They're going to support you to the very end. They're going to be with you. They're going to be supportive. They're going to be honest. They're going to be truthful. But the moment you F up, the moment you F up, or the moment you do something that is out of character, and that Capricorn has watched you, known you, seen you, and knows you're lying, they're not going to be very nice about it. They may be very blunt, very tough. They may rattle you inside out, meaning they're going to tell you something that is going to make you upset. You're going to find it offensive. But why is the reaction of that Capricorn? Because Capricorns are stability, right? And if you do something that creates instability, you're going to find that instability when they communicate with you. You're going to find that instability in a rude awakening about what they know about you. And not only that, if you play with them, if you have lied to them, they're going to confront you. They may even forgive you, and they may go on with you, but they're going to want to see some changes, right? So a lot of times when Capricorns have done something, it's because you led them to it. If a Capricorn has cursed you out, you led them there. Believe it or not, you led them there, because they're the least sign that wants to argue, the least sign that wants to fight. They like their space, they like their time, they like giving you your space and time, as long as you're trustworthy, as long as you're being honest. Now, if they give you your space and time and you've done something that you shouldn't have, and they find out later, they're going to curse you out. To the point you're going to be so hard, you're going to be inflicted very hard, because they can use their words that strongly. They don't have to do much. All they need to do is talk to you. All they need to do is tell you something, tell you off, and put you in your place. But if you've done wrong to that Capricorn and you continue to do wrong to that Capricorn, you better believe they're going to get at you. They're going to get at you, and they're going to show you who's boss. And if they don't get at you and they don't show you, karma will. Right? Because you're dealing with the planet Saturn, which is their primary planet. And they say Aquarius have Saturn, but that is not Aquarius' primary planet. That's one of the planets. It's not Aquarius' primary planet. Aquarius' primary planet is Uranus. It's unpredictable. It does things without respecting the consequences. Capricorn is not that. Capricorn does things and respects the consequences, but sometimes gets led into individuals who make it seem like Capricorn didn't do something or wasn't being honest, when Capricorn is always. Capricorn is one of the zodiac signs that if you go to a Capricorn and you tell them your situation, they're going to look at it and they're going to tell you exactly what's happening in that situation. And they are very intuitive, because they know people's energy and they know what each reaction means. They've been through so much, right? So whenever you find a Capricorn that has hurt another individual, it's because that individual caused it. 9 out of 10 times, that individual caused that hurt. That individual did something that Capricorn saw. Now, is every Capricorn right? No. I said 9 out of 10 times. There will be the 2% of Capricorn that may not be honest, that may not be true, that have, they went through Pluto. They should have went through some growth process. If they didn't go through that growth process, they stuck in their dark side of themselves. Yeah, they can be liars. They can be manipulative, especially when it comes to money. But for the most part, most of them will be honest and truthful. Most of them will tell you exactly what's up. If they no longer love you, they no longer feel the same for you, they will tell you what's up. They're not going to play games. They're not going to play behind your back. They have no reason to. They really don't. A lot of times, I had people play games with me. And they thought that I didn't see what they were doing. But I saw it clearly. I saw where they were coming from. And I'm very honest and direct. And I don't play games. And there's no reason for me to dibby-dally in anything. I'm going to be upfront and in your face. And there's a lot of zodiac signs who can't deal with that. That's who I am. I'll tell you, hey, you could tell me the sky is pink and I'm going to point out to you, no, it's blue. You're just trying to cover up that it's blue. You're just trying not to face the consequences of things, or trying to lie or dibby-dally or go around a subject. I will know it. So if you feel like a Capricorn has done you wrong, ask yourself, what were the actions you took before that? And figure out to yourself, did I do something to cause this, or did I do something that could have caused it? And I'm not saying that all Capricorns are honest and truthful, but there's a high percentage that has had Pluto in their life, and they've been through ups and downs, and they've been through a lot of things, that they're going to be upfront. They're going to be truthful to you. They're going to be honest. There's no reason for them to hide anything. They're going to hold on to you. They're going to try their best to make something work out. But once they're done, they're done. That's the end of it. It's done. You know, what else can you do? If a Capricorn has tried their best and kept on chasing you, and then after a while, it's just like, okay, that's it. They don't want to be with me. There's no reason for me to continue to chase. If I find someone that I love very deeply and I want to make it work, I will try my best to make it work. If I see that they're trying, then I will continue to try. But once I see there is no hope, no matter how many times, I'm like, okay, it's time to move on. There's nothing else that I can do here. I have to move on with my life. I don't need to talk to them. I don't need to say anything else. I move on. What else is there for me to do? I've done all I can. And I'm very upfront, and I'm honest, and I'm truthful, and I don't like playing games. If you need to play a game, then get yourself a board game. But be an honest, reliable person. Be honest about your intentions. Be honest about what you do. If I feel like you're dibby-dabbling, then I feel like you don't know which direction you're going to take, and you don't know yourself enough to know the choices you want to make. I've met with people who are just back and forth, not knowing what they want to do with their lives. And one minute they're unhappy with one person, and then the next minute they're back with that one person, or the next minute they're trying to join forces with that person to go against you. I've seen those things happen to me. And that's why I'd rather be clear and concise, and I'd rather deal with people who are clear and concise and know what they're doing. And know their own emotions. If you don't know your emotions, then you don't know anything. You have to balance out your emotions and start to know exactly which way you're going. It's okay to not know for a little bit, but to continue in that not knowing and to continue to drag someone around and giving them false hope, I don't find that adult. Like, I find that type of energy immature. So yeah, so 9 out of 10 times, okay, I'll give it 8 out of 10 times. There's a reason why a Capricorn has behaved the way they have with you, and there's something that you've done and maybe done multiple times, because they're very tolerant. Capricorns will hold back. Capricorns will forgive. Capricorns will put their best foot forward. But if you do it again and again and again, that's when you're looking for the harsh side of Capricorn, which is not easy to take. And most people, when they see it, they're in shock, because you didn't expect a Capricorn to be that way, but they really are. Deep down inside, Capricorns don't tolerate crap. They don't. And once you put them in that spot, you best believe you're going to see the worst part of them, which most people don't want to see. That's why Capricorns tend to keep their distance and keep quiet and keep their space, and try to talk to you as logical as they can. But once they know that they can't do that with you, then the game changes. And if a Capricorn tries and tries and tries and sees you're not trying, well, then you eventually going to push them away, and they're going to move away, and they're not going to chase after you. They're not going to talk to you. They're not going to call you. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to keep on going with life. And they're not going to suffer. They're going to try to make the best they can out of their lives. They're going to be sad about it, but they're going to move on. What else can you do? I'm not holding on to anyone that's not holding on to me. Even though I saw you as someone that I could have grown with, if I've tried multiple times and you failed to give me the same energy, it's time for me to let go. So we do hold on, but at the same time, after some time, we definitely let go. For good. Love and light. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.